going on, world? It's your boy Marco Polo, and this is Marco Polo TV. Back at you with another one, More Love Sneaker Edition, episode 10. What I'm gonna do right now in this episode, in this season finale, is just talk about my love for the sneakers. I can't remember what I was rocking like around my elementary days, but I can remember the summer, the end of sixth grade, going into seventh grade. I can remember everything about that summer. That's remember when I got my hands on my favorites of all time, and I wish Nike would re-release those. They were called the Nike Air Windrunner. That was my first shoe I can remember vividly, white and gray with the black bottom. Got them at J.C. Penney's. They were like the Air Maxes before the Air Maxes. That was the summer of 1987. You know, I'm showing my age, but oh well, it's cool. Speaking of that summer, I remember being at the park with the older guys. And those guys were playing ball, and I seen the Eastbay magazine. Eastbay magazine, 1987. I remember memorizing that number, going home, 1-800-826-2205. Ordered mine, and that was like the Bible for sneakers. Couldn't believe it. Didn't have the money, so that was the first definition I know of doing a lot of window shopping. But in that magazine, they had a lot of classics. The Air Trainer, what is known as the Bo Jacksons. That was a great shoe. That was definitely a must buy. If I could get them now, I definitely would. That was one of the cleanest shoes that was out at the time. Speaking of another clean shoe, the Nike Air Force. You could get those in every color that you can imagine right there out that magazine. And speaking of the Nike Air Force, they also had the Nike Delta Force. Great shoe as well. Nice team basketball shoe. A lot of teams picked up those shoes and ran with them. Great shoe too. They should re-release those as well. And speaking of another basketball sneaker, the Patrick Ewing, the Conductors and the Rivalries. Super clean, blue and orange, Knicks color. That was the go-to. The navy blues was hard as well. Great shoe. They re-released them a couple years ago. I think it might be a pair or two out now, but they're not the same without having the Ewing on the tongue, on the logo. So it's probably a no for me, but I might rock a pair of low conductors. You never know. And speaking of Adidas, the Adidas Forum was definitely the basketball shoe at that time. Back in the 80s, I believe Jordan even wore those in 84, and I believe the Olympic trials. You know, Jordan was trying to be an Adidas guy. That was his favorite shoe, but hey, history was made with Jordan Brand. But speaking of Jordan Brand, also in 87, the Jordan 2s came out, which I call the Sharks fan. They was an awesome, clean shoe. A lot of people didn't understand when that new age of new design came in. I had a pair of white and red. They were super clean. Jordans was just heating up at the moment. Awesome shoe. And another shoe that slept on, like, but I remember a few guys had those was the Asics Tiger. You know, I think there was the Alliance and the X Cavs. Speaking of Asics, actually, I just found me a pair of Asics I thought was pretty dope. You know, a little piece from little patent leather. The Gel 3s, pretty dope shoe. Gel 3 light, gummy bottom, pretty clean. What you think? Leave it in the comments. I think this is a pretty dope shoe. Anyway, speaking back from that time, that's when sneakers was sneakers before the resale market. I mean, you could just get on the phone. If you see a shoe, you can get whatever shoe you want. It was a great time. Let me know what you liked about your sneaker history and what was your favorite sneaker. Leave it in the comments, and I'll be back to season 2 soon. We're going to do a lot of things different. We're going to bring a few guests in. The episode's going to be a little longer. Might used to be a little short because, you know, I know people got a short attention span. I'm kind of new to this, so just trying to keep it clean, trying to build me up a little fan base, build me up some subscribers. Get back me on the next one. I'm coming with season 2 soon. It's your boy Marco Polo. I look forward to tuning back in with you guys. Subscribe, like the video. I'll get back with you. Peace.